Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents, and welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I'm Liz Quinn, your certified Scentsy consultant. So today we are going to talk about Club. We're going to edit my Club. We're going to talk about the perks and benefits of Club, and I cannot recommend a better program or part of Scentsy to you than if you are really a lover of your wax. Scentsy Club, because it is such a great program to know for sure that you will never be disappointed when catalogs roll over and limited time offers leave, that you will always get your bar, because that is the one absolutely fantastic perk of having a Scentsy Club. If you put a bar in Club, you may keep it forever and forever until you choose to remove it. The only time that I have ever seen that be an issue was one license collection with Jelly Belly, where Scentsy did not choose to renew the license, and at that point, those particular bars were no longer available. But anything and everything else has stayed in people's clubs for forever and forever. So why and how and when and where, how does this whole Scentsy Club thing work, Elizabeth? So you go to whoever your consultant's website is, and you look for either creating or editing your Scentsy Club, which will have its own information. You'll have your username and your password, which please write down in a safe place. We cannot recover that for you as a consultant. So you get in, and then there is an entire wonderful screen where you will have promotions and bars and other products. Now, the only guaranteed always get my bar thing is the bars. You can put other consumable products, things like washer whiffs, things like light bulbs, things like even dish soap and counter clean, I think, into a monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly delivery system in Club, but only the bars when seasons change and when things go in and out of regular stock. Only the bars can you get forever and forever. So my particular Scentsy Clubs, I have a bi-monthly and I have a quarterly. What is my particular strategy? I love things that are bakery. This last spring, Scentsy made a lot of drastic cuts to our bakery section. I put a lot of those bars into a bi-monthly club. The other thing that I'll put in a bi-monthly club are fragrances where maybe I don't want them in my club for the long haul, but I know that I want 3 or 4 more. And bi-monthly frequency means every 2 months you get a shipment. And then Scentsy has a really nice program option where you have to be careful, but you may skip each different type of club 1 time per year. And if you go and you try to skip your club, for me, for instance, my bi-monthly, and something isn't quite right with the rhythm and you would lose certain bars, you will get a warning. So just don't pull the trigger, go back, and then come back the next time that you have a shipment where you thought maybe your year was up. And if it's safe, then you'll be able to skip it. So then I also have my quarterly club, and my quarterly club are things that are seasonal. Oh, so the other thought that I had was, since my bi-monthly, I will get 5 shipments a year. If there's something like, for the moment, I think I have whipped vanilla lavender in there. We'll see that when I do my edit. I don't know that I'm going to keep that for the rest of my life, but I want to build up a pile, and then if I feel like I can pull it, I'm good. So on to my quarterly club. My quarterly club is my most important club. That is the one where all of the really special bars are. Seasonal bars, bars that were in Bring Back My Bar, bars that were in limited time offers, where maybe I'm not going to go through a ton of it in a year, but I definitely want access to a few bars. So for me, I try, unless it's something I'm going to melt a lot of, to only have 1 bar per scent in my club, either bi-monthly or quarterly. I do have a couple of exceptions for bakery in my bi-monthly, and I'm really glad that I did, because certain things did not come back when we got the list for fall of 2022. And I saved what I really needed to save this year, which was such a relief. But back to my quarterly. My quarterly club, I have things in there, for instance, like pistachio ice cream. That is one that I will only melt pretty much late winter, early spring. I don't melt a ton of it. Sometimes I'll do it in the summer. I really don't do that one in the fall. So if I skip 1 shipment of my quarterly, that means in a year I will get 3 bars of pistachio ice cream. That's plenty for me, because I tend to melt a little bit of everything everywhere. I'm not like married to 10 cents and that's all I melt. I pretty much melt everything because I want to try it all. So then another one where I had it up to 2 bars every quarter was sweet plum pastry, but my daughter and I are not going through it fast enough. The bars are starting to discolor, so I dropped that down to 1 bar per quarter. So again, that only gives me 3 bars a year. Before, it gave me 6 bars a year. And if I don't skip a quarterly, which once in a blue moon, I'll just do the whole year, then I get 4 bars, or in that case, it would have been 8 for sweet plum pastry. So how you strategize, and there's also something called a monthly club. I don't go through enough wax to justify a monthly club, so I just don't have one of those. Occasionally, I'll throw a bunch of stuff in a monthly club that's only available in that 1 month, and then I can get a really special larger ticket, big ticket item half price. So now we're going to go to my actual club, and I will show you all the things that I saved, because I saved them all back in January to make sure that I did not have what we call in our industry a Scentsy heartbreak this fall, because last year I clubbed quite a few things, but for some reason I did not club my all-time favorite bar, which is Cozy Fireside, and I lost it. And some of you have been so generous, and you've literally mailed me bars of my beloved bar, Cozy Fireside, because I was so sad and you heard about it, so thank you. But this year, this fall, there is no Scentsy heartbreak. I did exactly what I needed to do. That's why we have a club. So now we will cut to actual footage of me trying to go through and deal with all the things that are in my club. And again, really consider this program, guys. It seems like a little bit of a commitment and a cost, but in the long run, if you are a scent lover, you will be so thankful that you have it. I'll talk to you in a little bit. So here's my actual club. This one is my bi-monthly, so let's go through bar by bar and I'll tell you whether it is staying or it is going. So first off, I have Oats and Honey, which is absolutely staying. That was a bring back my bar from January and I really enjoy it. Toffee Butter Crunch is also staying, probably permanently. World Traveler is staying for now. That is one where I might get enough bars that I'm good and I'll pull it eventually. Now here comes some of the really important saves. Almond Croissant and Apple Butter Frosting. I have two that come to me bi-monthly and they did not come back for this fall winter catalog 2022. So I am so glad that I'm going to have enough of each of those to happily melt. Now, one that surprised me that made the way back into the catalog is Apple Cherry Strudel. So I am comfortably going to take this guy out. Another one that did not make the cut back into the catalog was Butter Pecan. I don't know that I'll keep that forever, but I'm definitely going to keep it for now. Clove and Cinnamon found its way back into the catalog, so that one's going away. Cider Mill, thankfully, because many people would have been brokenhearted if that was gone. That's going to come out. And Cedar Cider, which is one of my favorite fall winter bars, that one is going to leave also. Now, Mandarin Moon was in the January Bring Back My Bar. Bora Bora Blossom, Southern Evening, those were in the January Bring Back My Bar. They're not leaving right now. Cashmere and Corduroy is most assuredly in the new fall catalog, so that one's going to leave. Simply Vanilla is staying, Vitamin R is staying, Cinderella may not stay forever, but she's there for now. Vanilla Bourbon, Whipped Vanilla Lavender. Caramel Vanilla Delight was from the Bring Back My Bar of June, so I hope everybody put those in. And then French Toast and two of Lemon Coconut Chiffon, one of Love and Happiness. Zeppelin's sort of on the bubble. Flower Child was good enough. I finally got decent performance out of that I'm going to keep it. And Forever Yours, that one's going to leave because that just did not work. So that is my bi-monthly club. Now I'm going to go out of this. I'm going to go back in to edit my subscription, and I'm going to go to my quarterly. And my quarterly is where most of my bars reside. So we start with Farmhouse Fir, great classic. I will not be taking that out. White Sands absolutely is not coming out, or Sweet Plum Pastry, or Cozy Cashmere, or Cozy Spice, or Hazelnut Frosting, or Brown Sugar Praline, Pistachio Ice Cream, Churro Churro, Harbor's Edge, the beloved Toasted Marshmallow, I'm so glad I have that, Cozy Chai, Wonderful Vanilla Oud. Stroopwafel Delight retired last fall and people cried, and I'm so glad I had it in my club. Now, Cranberry Pumpkin Spice did not come back for fall of 2022. It was in the Harvest Trio, but the other two did make it back into the catalog. So if you enjoyed Toasted Acorn and Oak, or it's an apple and cherry and spice one, I don't remember the name of it, that was excellent, and that's coming back in our catalog. Scary Good is coming back, so that is leaving. This is great. This is like everything in a pumpkin pie plus smoky butterscotch. It is amazing. Now, the Sweet Orange Pomander was a brick last Christmas. I really like it. I have a couple bricks, but I'm keeping the bar size in my club because I like it so much. Hendrix is staying. That one was a Bring Back My Bar from last January. Christmas Cottage came back, so that's going away. Cozy Cardigan, I am almost positive came back, but I am going to double check that before I take it out. Homestead Holiday did not come back, guys. People are going to be so sad, so that is staying. Red Berry and Spruce is staying. Very Snowy Spruce did come back, so that's going bye-bye. Maple Apple Bourbon came back. I was a little bit surprised about that. Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl came back. I wasn't too surprised about that one. Around the Campfire came back, which people will be very happy about. Be Merry came back. You can see I really took this whole like clubbing the whole catalog thing seriously. Farm Stand Pumpkin came back. That one is so good. Silver Bells came back. That was from my kids. Pumpkin Roll came back. Pumpkin Chai came back. I wasn't sure because this one was Harvest Trio a couple years ago. It's so good though. Polar Bear Hug came back. Now, Black Forest Pine did not make it into the catalog, although Icicles and Evergreen did. Dumbo Circus Parade, Kukui and Coconut, Bamboo Yuzu, Summer Rain, Love You Very Much, Route 66. I don't know if I'm going to keep that. Blueberry Pancakes is for my mom, and I am recording this video before July 1st, so I may throw in a bar of Buckleberry. So that is everything, and that has considerably lightened my clubs. So now we are down within the zones that I like to be, which is around 150. So that is my club edit, guys. And it's amazing how wonderful it is to have a Scentsy club, because you do not have to worry as long as you are putting things in on a regular basis and keeping up with what the limited time offers are and things about ever having another Scentsy heartbreak. Have a great day. Bye-bye.